Good morning, Hempfield. I'm Lily.
And I'm Larissa.
Today is Tuesday, April 16th, Cycle Day 2. So, Larissa, have you ever been to New York?
Yeah, but whenever I go, my mom wants to shop, and I just want to eat.
Yeah, they do have amazing food there.
Yeah, well, here are today's announcements. Are you taking the AP American Government exam on May 6th and need a review? There will be a review session during 4B Flex on Tuesday, April 23rd and Wednesday, April 24th in LG1. Please RSVP in the AP Gov Review group on Schoology or see Mrs. Smith to get the Schoology access code. Bonjour. French tutoring will be offered today after school from 3 to 3:45 in room 110. All levels of French are welcome. Just finished your spring cleaning? Donate your old clothing to the Global Refugee Relief Organization. There's a box located in the Student Commons for collections. It won't take much effort to make a difference in the refugee crisis. Now to Lily with the rest of today's announcements.
The Fifth Element Club is selling their artwork during lunch periods in the cafeteria to raise money for their trip to the ocean to clean up the beach from plastics and trash. They will be offering functional bowls, small trays, necklaces and bracelets, plant markers, and seed packets. Please consider purchasing something for yourself, a friend, or for a nice Easter or Mother's Day gift. 1 in 285 children will be diagnosed with cancer. That means about 250 innocent children die each day. One way us teenagers can help with this cause is to participate in our Hempfield Mini-thon.
On May 17th, Hempfield is having their annual Mini-thon in the Buchanan Gym. Not only is Mini-thon a popular event at Hempfield, but it helps out with the community too.
Mini-thon is about trying to conquer childhood cancer, and it raises money for the Four Diamonds, which pays for research at the Penn State Hershey Children's Hospital, and it just basically takes away the stress of having a kid with cancer. People should come to the event because there's a lot of fun activities and you're raising money for a great cause, and it's a really fun night to just hang out with your friends and raise money for childhood cancer.
This year at Minithon we have Mr. Hempfield's. We will have sports tournaments like volleyball and dodgeball and a new badminton tournament. There's lots of great food. There'll be Capture the Flag, and there will be a glow dance party to cap off the evening.
Minithon is on May 17th and 18th from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m.
Make sure to save the date for Minithon. Have a fun night with friends while helping to find a cure for cancer. From WHHS, I'm Larissa Schaefer.
Minithon registration is due April 30th for a guaranteed t-shirt. Go to the URL on the screen. Directions are also posted outside rooms 104 and 12. Don't miss out on this amazing event. Now to Larissa with the weather.
Hey Hempfield, so after school we will have a high of 42 and sunny. Tonight it will be cloudy, and tomorrow it will be a high of 58 and rainy. Now back to Lily with the menu.
And for lunch, we will have walking tacos, and the soup today is chicken and broccoli. Well, at long last, the Comtech students have posted their first podcast.
It was done by teens, created for teens. It was actually created by last year's senior track and field team members. It's called Off the Track, On the Record.
In their first podcast, they've talked about Friday the 13th and Freaky Pizza.
If you haven't seen Get Out by now, sorry.
You should see it. It's definitely a good movie. It's not really.
I would recommend it, just even if not for seeing an above average horror movie, just because it was so critically acclaimed. It's.
I don't know. I don't even know if I'd qualify as a horror movie because it's it wasn't.
Get Out was definitely a horror movie.
Yeah,
are you kidding me, Bailey?
I'd say more like a thriller, right? It wasn't like.
It walks that fine line.
When I think of horror movies, I think of monsters and
that's
that
like
sort
a creature
of
feature. Horror movies and horror as a genre is kind of expansive, so you really can't compartmentalize it into one or another thing. It's a lot of different things.
Download it from tinyurl/HSDTV7 podcast.
You can also search for it on HSD TV7 on iTunes.
New podcasts will be released every 2 weeks through the end of the school year and every 3 weeks over the summer.
Because of the assembly, we won't have a show tomorrow. See you Thursday.
Well, that's all for today, Hemfield.
From the Arthur A. Hackman Studio,
Have a New York City day.